Quickly wanted to show, I don't know how quick I'll go through this, but let me show you how I got my game into Steam. So you have to go to Steamworks and sign up for an account. Then you have to fill out an application for, they have to approve you. So you have to, first you have to pay $100 fee, and that's for every game that you upload. And if you make, I think it was $1,000, they refund you that $100. Because they're making, like, I think it's what, like 30% of whatever. I'll have to look, but yeah, you have to do like your tax documents, and then link your account up where they're going to be sending the money. Once they approve that, you can log in. They'll give you the dashboard. You can come in like this, and then you want to go to your dashboard, either click up here or this button, and you'll go into this menu. If we scroll down, your game should be, later on you can set up an image and then your name, and then this number here is going to be your game number, and you're going to need that number, so you might write that down, or you can come back and look at it or have it up at the same time once you're going to upload your build of your game. So see here, you have store page and build status. You have to get both of these approved by Steam, and an actual person reviews them. So I submitted both, but they said I wasn't supposed to submit this yet because I need to have a more, like, my game is still, it's still an early release, early development. But anyway, my store page was ready. I uploaded everything and I sent it to them. They came back with, there was one error. Let me just go in and show you. And then once I fixed it, then now it says ready. And so it's actually on the Steam store now. So if you search for Frop, you can see it, and it says, you can put whatever. It says coming soon, but I put to be determined. After that, so you want to go to view options. Okay, see this one, this is actually not for this game build, but it was for this one, for the store. They provide you with what do you call it, templates to put your images in, and it has the guides, and I forgot to turn them off. So when I exported to PNG, it had the guides, so that caused them to put that as an error. I just took off the guides and resubmitted, and then they approved it. So now it says approved. So whenever I do whenever it's more of like a demo type where it has almost full game but not really, then I can do that, and then they'll play it again, and then they'll approve it, and then whenever I'm actually ready, then I can hit release over here. And you can see, like, you have to at least wait 2 weeks after you post it. So mine says that. And then, yeah, you can read this. But let's go down to what I want to show you. So here on the side, you put in your own date. I just put in a date. It's not really, nobody's going to see this but you, until you make it public. So I just put whatever date in there. I'll change later. And then that's the same error. Okay, so here you're gonna have, you see how you have these little squares? Normally you have this green square right here. You have a long list of them, different things you need to do, and then your game build also has a list of them, of things you need to do. These two are optional, so that's why they're still here, but they're both completed. I finished, and I'll click it later. Oh no, wait, we can look at it. Let's look at it now. Oh, here we go. So you see, this is everything you have to make sure you do, and the same goes with this checklist. So you have to do these, for your games. So that's all good to go. So one good thing that helped me was I had uploaded it to Google Play first, and there's a section where you have to answer all these questions, and then at the end they give you a rating of what your game needs to be. And that helped because I I had that rating, and it gives it to me for different places around the world. And so then there's a section here where you have to put that in. And so then I just copied it and put it in there since I already had it. So that was easy to check off. Anyway, let's go into the build. So when we go to, okay, so that's what it is. You have to go into apps and all applications. This is what I was looking for. So you have your admin and then the store admin. And the store is where I just was, where you can see all your store things and upload all that stuff. But if you go into this Steamworks admin, you get to this, and this is what you want. Under Steam Pipe, you go to builds, and here is where your game is going to be listed. And once you have it uploaded, you select it to be default, or when you upload new updates, then you can switch it and have the other one be current. So whenever people actually download the game, they'll download whatever you set it to. So how you upload it is you need to put it in a depot in here. So it kind of looks all confusing, but you have to do it. You won't actually see it here, and you won't see it in the builds until you do it from your computer. And so how you do that is when we go back to, where were we? When we go back to the game. Okay, when you go back to your dashboard, here on the right side, you're going to see this Steamworks SDK. That's what you want. So you go ahead and download it and then export it. And let's move over to that, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so I've got it exported here. I just made a folder somewhere where I keep my games. And this is what it looks like once you export it. The main thing that you need to do in here is, so wherever you have your game saved, you have to put it in this folder, because you have to run a tool through here that'll check these folders and then output something, and then it'll automatically sync to your Steamworks. So you want to go into tools, and then content builder, content, and then this is where you put your game. See, they put this little note here, your game lives here. So all this here is my game. So I put that in there. Then you want to go back, and you want to go into scripts. And once you're in here, there's only going to be 2 files. I have 4 because I ran that tool, but normally this number at the end, it's going to be your game number from Steam, and that's what you're going to want to rename the file. So when you download it, it comes with a default numbering. I don't remember what it is, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Probably not that, but and then you just change that number to your number. So say that your number ends in like in 0, then your next one's going to end in 1. Your depot is going to end in 1. You want to open up the app one first. The app build. Yeah, so this is what you'll see. And what you need to do is you put in where your game lives here, the exact location, and then actually you put where it's going to output, and then the game location goes here. So just copy and paste that. You can click here, copy it, and then paste it into it. So it knows that, and then down here you want to renumber this to the next number. So you end it in whatever, like 0, and then this one would be 1. And don't forget to change this number up here. So this will be the same of whatever you name your game, your app ID goes here. Alright, and then save that and close it out, and then let's open the depot build. Go ahead and put your depot ID there. So it's going to be whatever number you put in here, and go ahead and put your game content folder. It's the same as the other where you have it saved. Okay, then we save that and then close it out. Okay, next you want to go back and you want to go to this here. And I can't remember if this came with it. I think it did. And it's a zip file, and I just unzipped it. Once you open it, it'll have that and this. You can read through that if you need to. So, here are the instructions. So this is pretty much. So, what you'll do is you go ahead and run it. It'll pop up a window. Let's see if I can do it. So, what you want to do is up here on the top, you want to put the app ID, and then put in your description of the game, and then put your depot ID number, and then go to browse and look for it. Should be in your content folder. That's where you saved your game. If you don't have this here, if it's blank, just hit add depot and it'll add a menu thing. Just put that in there and browse, find it. After that, you want to, down here, you want to set the path for where content builder is. So just go to your the SDK tools and then content builder, and then you're going to put in your Steam username and your Steam password. Once you have that filled in, you want to hit upload, and then it's going to connect to the Steamworks store and generate in there. Once you updated it, you want to just close that out. All applications, go back to your Steamworks admin and go back to here. And so now you'll actually see it. And you just want to click down and then set it to default. Mine's already set, but it just once you change it, you hit publish and then you can publish it. Let's see. Yeah, depots. So here, yeah, it'll show up the one that you did, and that's all you have to do. Is just you can change it here if it's for any language specific or anything like that, and then just hit save, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, one thing you do have to do is in the installation, you also want to put in the name of your exe. And so that's it. You can go through here, and if you guys want me to talk about these so far, what I've learned, I can. If you haven't already, just go to Steam, search up Frop, and it should come up. So if you guys want to add to your wish list, you can. That's it. Catch you guys later. Hope that helped.